Yo, what up? It's your boy Lo. I am here sitting in Starbucks, and I received a phone call today that made me want to do a quick video for you guys, because I've talked about how to create backdrops, what cameras to use. If you hadn't watched, I did a review on this camera right here, which is the Sony A5100, and you know, all of the goodness that it is that makes vlogging what it is. And I have a few of these, but that's not my topic today. My topic today is going to be something that affects everyone. My nephew, who is also an upcoming filmmaker, called me this morning, and he was telling me, he said, "Uncle Lo, I can't get my video to upload on YouTube. I've shot my episode, we've done everything, but we cannot get it to upload. It's taking forever." So we troubleshooted some things. Then I told him to FaceTime me, and I said, "Let me see your timeline." So he pulls up, you know, his timeline, and of course he has all of these different edits that are incorrect. And I'm gonna show you a little bit about today how to edit properly for your vlog and different things like that. With that being said, the number one advice I can give you about editing is to always think about editing when you're shooting. When you ramble or you don't have a specific thing in mind that you want to cover when it comes to editing or what you're shooting or the content you're doing, you end up running on with all this extra footage that you won't use or need. But you don't want to have too little footage. So it's good to think out your videos, what you want to do, what you want them to accomplish, and just give people the facts of what they need as they're watching. That's number one. Number two is sometimes you have to make the decision to let certain things go, even though you might think they're cool. If it doesn't strengthen the story, if it doesn't add value, then once again, you're back in a position where you're gonna lose your audience's attention, or you're just gonna have a bunch of stuff in there that doesn't make sense. Now, with me, I try to see my videos and edits as I'm shooting and as I'm working. So I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna cut right here, or I need some B-roll footage of that. B-roll is extra footage that shows either what you're doing or it strengthens the story by giving information that they hadn't seen yet. All right, so we're gonna transition, and I'm gonna let you see some of what I do when I'm editing and how I bring in something. You ready? All right, let's go. Okay, so this is vlog 22 from my vlog. If you've been watching, you can see that I have a number of cuts in here. I have some overlays, I have some cutaways, some J cuts, whatever. And I'm gonna walk you through a typical vlog, how one of my vlogs is edited, right? All right, so I always, for the most part, if I can remember, I'll do an intro. This is my intro here. But as you see from my intro, and I cut away to a time-lapse title type deal. See, sometimes it's hard to make a transition. So what I'll do is find something to make that little pause, and then you see where we're going to something else. Sometimes you just need a second you could either use it to black out, or you can use different things to show that you're transitioning forward. Now check this out right here. I go to another one, and then I give you a little information of saying what I'm actually shooting. But see how that's titles and things like that can be overlaid on your footage by just placing them over, but not placing them all in the way of the shot. Placing them in a inconspicuous place that doesn't take away from what you're showing your viewers. Now check this out. If you have two clips that work together, right? Now these are two clips. This is what we call a J cut, or some people call it an S cut. But what it is this clip is fully intact, but this clip is where the audio and the main narration is coming from. So when you see me eating here, I'm narrating, we're talking, that she's asking us for our order, and now I want to show you what I'm eating. So we're discussing my food, and I'm still narrating what I had, and I'm showing you what I'm eating. But then I don't need to go back to this cut, I just need the audio. So instead of doing a whole, I kept it intact, and now this clip is taking over, and I faded in the audio here. So it helps me save file sizes by cutting down the video portion of this, but we're also sliding it back. So you see how this line right here, it makes a J. So when you make that J cut, it's right there. Makes a J in that area right here. And I use that. This is probably one of the best things I ever learned about editing. Being able to navigate clips with J cuts and things like that instead of just a bunch of hard cuts. That's basically it. If you want to create a clean vlog, don't have a bunch of overlays. Like if it's more than 5 seconds, you know, make a cut. Think about, make it make sense. And you can see, like me just scrolling through my timeline, you can still see that it's an interesting story and it's all flowing. You know, I'm somewhere working, I'm doing something, I'm in a city and I'm shooting and we're doing stuff. We ate, you see the whole day. So you can get that from just those visuals there. Well, I hope this video helped you today. I hope you learned something. I hope you go right now. If you're doing a vlog or a short or anything that you're trying to put online, I hope you go back and apply some of these things. Make sure that you're not making some of these common mistakes and just build from there. A lot of times we can overthink and overprocess and overcomplicate video production, and it doesn't have to be. You can make it really, really exciting and insightful by just pre-thinking out what you want to do and what you want your stuff to be like. It's your boy Lo. I'm gonna get back to work. I just want to take a time out and help you guys with that. I hope you're enjoying this. If you're enjoying the vlogs or these videos, just hit that red button for me. Hit the red. That's my thing. Hit the red.